Hello and welcome again to another episode of Nerf News, your number one source for Nerf news on the net. I am your host, Drac, and alliteration aside, let's talk about this now. A friend of mine texted me this image. It comes to us from ToyArk.com, and he seems to be under the impression that this is a new blaster being released for 2017. The Guardians of the Galaxy hype is real. The first movie was so very good, and I think it's a fine addition to the Marvel cinema universe. I am a bit disappointed that we haven't seen my personal favorite superhero, Nova, yet, and instead got cheeseball space cops in the first movie. But maybe they'll fix it and Richard Rider will show up eventually. All of that aside, this is the Rocket Raccoon blaster. It's kind of his main assault weapon in the movie, but while I was looking at this on my phone, I realized in my memory banks that I had seen it before, and that's because it has been released before, claiming awesome ranges of up to 7 meters. You see this little dude wearing his Rocket Raccoon mask, and it's nothing impressive. It's a front-loading Smart AR blaster. It doesn't do anything particularly special. Here it appears to only have 2 barrels, and here it appears to have 4. It comes with 4 blasters, so I'm not 4 darts, but I'm not actually sure which configuration is correct because I never saw this blaster show up in the States, and I was looking for it. I got Star-Lord's blaster when it came out in the States and made a review not only of the miniature version, which was total garbo, and the bigger version, which was an excellent prop piece, but regardless of those, I liked the latter. I did not like the former. I think that this blaster is going to be a pass. With Rocket being such a popular character, I think that it'll be a very expensive blaster, and contrarian to that, I think that it's going to be a very poor blaster in terms of performance. Now, the aesthetics are cool. It looks a lot like the blaster used in the movie, except it's still going to need a paint job, and if you're going to do an all-out prop build, why not do something like this? So this is a photo from the Replica Prop Forum showing a Rampage with some craft foam grafted onto it, or this is poster board, I believe, to try and simulate that stock. So I have no idea how this prop wound up, but I just grabbed it really quick off of the Replica Prop Forum as a whip post, and it looks like they're on the right track and that this is a much cooler way to build a full-sized adult version, pump action, kind of raccoon, power blaster, what have you, the Mega Lanzador. But that's kind of my take on this. I think it's going to be too expensive. I also think that it already exists in the market. I'm pretty sure that this blaster did come to market. It just did not hit United States markets, and so I don't know anything about it personally from first-hand experience, but I can tell you looking at the package and knowing how Hasbro tends to treat their Nerf tie-ins for Marvel movies that it's probably going to be overhyped, overpriced, and not very heavy on the performance. I mean, with range claims of 7 meters, you know it's just not going to be very good at all. Could be cool for integrations, could definitely be cool for a cosplay prop, but I'm not holding my breath for this one. Now, why did I make a dedicated Nerf news video about a blaster that may not even really be a leak but deserves to be talked about? Well, I'm running low on backlog content. The reason for that is I've been super duper busy with some consulting contracts. I've negotiated one paid video game spot to help me get through this December and close the books on 2016. So that's worth looking forward to. And currently, I wanted to give the Draculina something very special for Christmas this year because we've both just had very busy years. She's had a really tough school year. This was my first year as a company. I felt like she really deserved something special, and since she's never been to an amusement park, I took her to the World of Harry Potter down in Orlando. So that was 10 hours of driving, and then it's been exhausting every day that we've been at the park. But as you can see, she was overjoyed when she showed up. We are having an absolute blast. This is the Escape from Gringotts attraction, and all of that is thanks to you guys and your continued support of this channel and my work and etc. through not only this year but also the past 5 years. So we'll do a dedicated thank you video, as it should be, at the very end of the year, but leading into this holiday season, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am very thankful for you, because that smile is as much your doing as mine. So that's my opinion on the goofy Rocket Raccoon blaster. A huge thank you for this, and of course my sincerest thanks for watching. I don't want to leave you guys completely hanging today, so I did drag out of the backlog of my YouTube uploads down here in Orlando a terrible video that I made a long time ago after carving up the Lawbringer at my buddy EOC's house. We had been up for a long time, and let's just say that sleep deprivation had taken its toll, and we had some leftover materials from some other integrations, and I might have spliced together something that could only be described as the Strybringer or the Law Strife. I don't know. You guys can name it when I launch it, but to my great embarrassment, I will show you that not all projects are gems later on today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this super rambly video. Much love. Nerf on. Drac out.